Hey everybody, Brian the writer here. I want to first of all I have to move my files around here a little bit. Uh, I just got to tell you that I just finished another book. I know, it's crazy. I'm a writer and I read books too. Wow, amazing. Um so I just finished this gem. And let me make sure it's actually on the camera because I want people to see it. Yes. There you go. Oh, that's really weird. See, if you look at it, you see all the stuff is actually backwards. Isn't that weird? That's a very strange thing. But anyway, this I am reviewing John Hartnell's book. It's the first in the Bubba the Monster Hunter series. This is Scattered, Smothered, and Chunked by John Hartnell. Um, okay, how do you describe this? Well, okay, so what do you say to a guy who is over 300 pounds, is over 6 feet tall, and used to play football? Oh, and he's heavily armed, by the way. What do you say to a guy like that? Honestly, not a whole heck of a lot. Because to be quite honest, if you said anything to him, he might smash your head in. Um, Bubba the Bubba wouldn't actually do that unless you really, really deserved it. But honestly, the back of the book says it best. Ash versus the Evil Dead meets Larry the Cable Guy in this hilarious horror comedy mashup. Um, so, Bubba the Monster Hunter, the main character, comes with a little bit of baggage, right? You get the impression that something happened to his wife. You don't find out about that till the end. He likes to drown his days in beer and pole dancers. All the meantime while he's running around killing monsters for the Holy Roman Catholic Church. Yeah. His best friend is a um, also a bit of a tech nerd guy, um, and a buddy that he basically saved from getting beat up in high school, and from then on they were best friends. It's wonderful. So he takes his orders from a rather enigmatic Uncle Father Joe, or Father Uncle Joe, Uncle Father Joe. I think he's a Catholic priest who actually runs this strange outfit and gives them their orders of where they're going to go and what they're going to kill. It's kind of fantastic. Um, oh, his best friend's name is Skeeter. I didn't say that. First two-thirds of the book, and I'm sorry, I'm actually looking at my notes. First two-thirds of the book is actually set up a bit like an anthology, to be honest. There are a bunch of short stories. They're all linked. They're sequential, so they don't go out of order, so they kind of build on each other. Um, so they're vignettes, I guess would be the right way to say it. It's not distracting. It works. There is a larger piece that begins in the back, most of the way back. Let's see. I'd say over two-thirds of the way in the book, you get a prologue for another section of the book. This is literally the continuation. This is a whole series. You can get a whole bunch of Bubba books. Whole bunch of Bubba books. I've always wanted to say that. Um, now, he seriously, Bubba is a personality, and so the problem is I'm having problems with this review because generally speaking, I'm not really sure how to put Bubba into words. He is a personality unto himself, and this personality makes you love him even more. Okay. He's deliciously violent when the need arises, but he also, he doesn't necessarily kill monsters that need to be killed just because they're monsters. Actually, at one point in the book, he helps out a family of vampires that are trying to get to Disney World and ran out of gas because they underestimated how much the gas would cost. Now, why would vampires need to drive a station wagon on down to Disney World? Read the book and find out. I'm not going to tell you because it is that good. This is the kind of book that you read for just pure fun, pure unfettered fun. Um, the premise is strange and fun and funny. The dialogue is witty and humorous. And Bubba Bubba's kind of awesome. I give it 4 stars. Now, why didn't I give it 5? I'll tell you why. There are a couple of technical mistakes throughout the book. A couple places where I think words were missing, but it's really hard to tell because Bubba has this very southern drawl. But anyway, that is a small. I'm sorry, my phone's going off, but that is all. It's not enough to really be distracting. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's fine. It was not enough to make me to put the book down. It did make me lose 1 star, but still overall completely love the ride. 4 stars, and I can say honestly, I will definitely be looking for more of Bubba's exploits as time goes on. Again, Bubba the Monster Hunter, well worth the time and effort to take a read. All right, go check it out. John G. Hartness, brilliant. He's a brilliant author. He's also the head of Falstaff Books, by the way. So, all right. Well, that's it for Brian the Writer today on this review of the first book in the first book in the Bubba the Monster Hunter series. Someday I'm going to learn to talk. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Ta-ta.